Welcome back to another Noticing What We Notice with Debbie Che. And in this video, I want to do my first, maybe, no, it's not my first. Maybe it's first official, I don't know. Celebrating what I'm noticing about the brilliance in some of the people I follow on YouTube or wherever else, the different platforms we can follow people. And so this one I'm sharing because I was actually tuning into it this morning. I haven't watched the whole video yet, but I followed Dr. Chris Martenson is his name. And he has a YouTube channel and a Facebook page at the moment called Peak Prosperity. And he likes data and he likes numbers. And I appreciate the patterns of numbers and the stories in the data. I learned a lot from following data more than 10 years ago after I had a diagnosis. And it was fascinating to me, the stories that were in the data that I wasn't expecting. So I really appreciate Dr. Chris Martenson. One of the reasons I followed him right away was because he noticed a pattern in the data that another country was telling the world. And he noticed that pattern right away. And I loved that he noticed that pattern to the extent that he could predict the number the next day of what would be said by that country. And sure enough, he was right. So I knew he got data. As I listened to him, I appreciated his speaking about things in a way that makes it easy to hear. It's really important information. It may be one of his most recent videos this week of May. I consider it truth trauma. So if you haven't been aware of it, it might be difficult to watch. So I want to celebrate noticing if that's the case for you and pause, and we need to come back to it. Like, it's taken me months and I'm going to go back and watch it again because it's our inner intuitive intelligence speaking to us and wanting to support us. And it's always there. We just haven't been trained the skill of listening. That's all. No blame or judgment. Everybody has the capacity if one is willing to pause and notice what we notice. That's the easiest way without needing to do anything else, is to start to get to know your inner intuitive intelligence by noticing what we notice. And we start to notice what's valid and what's not. And then we can choose. Then we start to realize what that voice sounds like, what its rhythms and patterns are speaking to me, and what ways they're speaking to me. It's a language that we can learn, just like any other language, if we're willing to notice what we notice. So I want to celebrate Dr. Chris Martenson and really appreciate the brilliance that he is sharing with the world. Have a wonderful rest of the day, noticing what you notice, and celebrate every noticing, no matter how small they may appear to be, because the trajectory change of a small change can be life-changing. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.